Hey Fergie, hi Kareem. How are you guys? Apologize, I'm a few minutes late. Let's see how we're doing here. That's what I'm looking for. Fergie, I believe you were about to finish part 3 of your test. Am I right? Because I was looking at it yesterday, and it looked like you had almost everything done except maybe a problem. So, where are you? There you are, you're right there. Yeah. Can I open that up for you so that you can finish that up, please? Okay, cool. Good morning, Brian. How are you? All right, let's open that up for you and get that finished and graded and updated. Okay, homeroom, got it. Part 3, got it. Okay, it's open. You should be able to get into it now. I have a couple of lists here. I don't. Okay. All right. For the other gentleman here, I am doing good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, gentlemen. Yes, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Let's check in, Kareem and Brian H, on your on course to see if there's anything pressing that has to get done. Kareem, were you working on the spiral review on Edulastic? Is that what you were working on last time? Yeah, that's what I was checking. I have a feeling it's the spiral review for you and Kareem. I'm just not 100% sure, so I'm going to take a look at it now. That was a classwork assignment, and it was graded. So that one, it should say no calculator. Yeah, this, no. Okay. This one. Home run. Brian Hernandez, yeah, you're almost done. Go to Edge Elastic and it says 6th grade, spiral review number 1, no calculator. You're almost done. You're doing very well. There's nothing to correct. And Kareem, where are you? There you are. Wow, Kareem, you're done. You got 100 on that, man. Nice job. So I'm gonna go to Encores. Brian can work on that, and I'll check for you, Kareem. How's everybody's other classes going? You guys doing okay? Keeping up? You're not failing anything? All right, I just want to look at Kareem. There it is. All right, let's check assessments first. Major assessments. Major assessments look really good. Let's look at classwork now. All right, classwork. Oh, review number 1, it said it was missing, but I just saw that you completed that, so let's put that in there. Awesome, it bumped you up a couple of points. All right, so now, okay, this is important. It was one of the recent things that we had did. It says lesson 4, activity 3. It should be the most recent classwork assignment. You have corrections to make on that, Kareem. Please do that. And then I have to go back to my, let's see what they said. Okay, so Brian, you're doing good in your other classes? Okay, good. Let's see, 2 assignments. And for 8th grade, no, 6th grade, it was supposed to be April 14th. Okay, so far so good. Now, Brian Hernandez, I want to look at your assessments too, because those are more important than classwork. Like, how did you do on the Flipgrid? Oh, you need help on the Flipgrid. Okay. So Brian Hernandez, the 2 things that you're gonna do. Can you check my Edge Elastic? Yes, you're gonna finish the Edge Elastic, and then you have to correct your Flipgrid, because that's an assessment, and you can do better on it. You can make corrections. So let's see. Edge Elastic. Good morning, Taylor. How are you, dear? Yes, Kareem. One moment, please. I have to check Brian's Edge Elastic. Brian, did you click on a different problem yet? So that it could update? Everything looks good. Number 21 is partially correct. And let me just, wait a minute. Wait, I think I said that wrong. I think I meant number 11. Yes, I meant number 11. Number 11 is partially correct, and number 12 is incorrect. For number 11, the only one that you got wrong is the last one, where it says 6.89 plus 3.55 minus 1.67. That's the only one that you got incorrect. And then number 12 is completely incorrect. Okay, now Kareem, what would you like help with, buddy? Strange. How come I cannot see the rest? And it won't let me scroll up? Oh, there it is. Got it. Okay. Oh, she was on the list as needing rational numbers? I didn't know that. Hmm. Yes, I am. I know that you're working on lesson 4, activity 3, but what do you need help with it, sir? That's what you have to tell me. I'll take a look at I'll open up your work so that I understand, like, did you see the comments that I made to help guide you and what to bring your attention to? Lesson 4, activity 3. Let's take a look at Kareem's 2 attachments. Oh, so you did the PDF one. Did I look at that one? I don't remember looking at a PDF version of yours. Yeah, these are, you have to show work. Oh man, this is the one that I was gonna showcase, Taylor's. Taylor, did you make those corrections that I asked you to so that I could showcase it? Because that will help him. He's asking me about that one. Okay, cool. I'm glad you're doing good, Taylor. How about in your other classes? I'm just checking in with students to see how you guys are doing in your other classes too. Possibly, I don't know. You're doing okay. Hey, Taylor. Taylor, did you apply to Avid? Or are you already in Avid? But I'm fixing them. Oh, okay, cool. You don't know how to apply. That's strange. They said that they sent emails out to all the students. Oh man. Um, can you check your email to see if you got anything? I'll write her name here. I'll write both the names here. One is Barbie Siegel. She is our school counselor. She handles a lot of the 8th grade transitioning to high school things and scheduling and stuff. I thought that she said that she sent an email to all students letting them know that it was time to apply and that if you were interested, she gave the form. And then the other woman is Angela Cephas. She is the woman who teaches our AVID program. So now I'm going to have to double check with her. You check your email, and I'm going to send them both an email to ask if they sent it out to all middle school. Actually, Kareem, it should have saved your work. I think it's going to ask you if you want to use the existing file. Remember the yellow banner comes up on top, so you should be okay. I don't think you lost your work. Yes, Brian, I'll check again. Make sure you click on a different problem, okay? You have to do that or it doesn't update for me. So number 11 looks great. Please fix number 12. Unless you were on number 12 and you needed to click off of it. What's that? What's the matter? What's the matter, buddy? What are you doing? You're being weird. Yeah, 12 looks like it's incorrect. The 14th. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I have to get to the 14th here. And Kareem is in my homeroom right here. Which one though? Is it this one? No. It's the one below it. There we go. Completed. Got it. Okay. Sorry. I had to do that before I forgot. Let's see. Taylor, if you don't see an email from them, I'm going to email the two of them asking them to make sure they forward an application to you, okay? You can just search your email. You could search the name. Oh, you do see it. Nice. Perfect. All right, then get that in as soon as possible. Talk to your family about it because I think you're going to end up needing a signature from them. And if you need a math recommendation, I'll be happy to give that to you. Okay, perfect. Great. So Kareem, you originally had asked for help. Okay, cool. You found it. I'm glad. You originally asked for help. So do you still need help or is everything okay now? Because there's a video there, if I'm not mistaken, in the posting to help you. I'll double check though. Lesson 4, activity 3. Yeah, there's a video there. Wait, now I'm really confused. Oh. The showcase will come later, but there is that video that you can use. Okay, awesome. All right, if you have any specific questions, just ask me. It's okay. Now let's take a look and see if Miss Angelica finished her rational numbers or not. Lessons, and she should be right here somewhere. Rational number, oh, she didn't get a 70 or better, that was the problem. Okay, so let's, oh, she's not done yet. Okay, she's got to finish up then. Okay, miss, I think 12 is correct. Okay, do me a favor, click on a different problem, and then I will check for you. didn't check my email this morning. Oh, it's really disappointing. So she's somewhat active, but I don't understand. That's great news. Thank you for adding her. PC, got it, thanks. Right, okay, so I'm here because I need to. Okay, Edge Elastic for Brian. Brian, number 12 is still incorrect. So if you need help, just tell me and I will do it right here for you. And number 10 is incorrect. So please take a look at that, okay? If you end up needing help, please let me know. And then we'll clip it and put it on Google Classroom for anyone else who needs help with those problems. Okay, it says here, I was confused because I used the table like in the video, but then the problem was kind of the same, and that's what got me confused. Okay, yeah, that was kind of confusing to me too, because you said you used the table, but then there was no table in the work. So if you find the scrap paper that you worked with, maybe just copy it instead of having to do everything all over again. Rational numbers. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Oh, you used it in your head. Oh, okay, it's time to put it down on paper. And if you get stuck, I am going to have a piece. Taylor did a great job on that assignment, and she's got a table, and she demonstrates the equivalent ratio factors in the table as if I was teaching it. So by the end of today, I am going to have that up and ready because she's just tweaking something for me. So you'll have that as a demonstration if you're stuck. You could watch the video though, that should help you. And what I could do too is I could look here to see if there's something else you could work on if you're gonna wait for the showcase. For classwork 3-2, let me see if I still haven't, for some, that's very strange. 3-2. 23 assigned and 1 turned in. Is that yours? No. So these have to get graded. You have to resubmit. You have many corrections are needed. Okay. So what you could do is you could look at lesson 3, activity 2, because I gave it back to you without a grade. You have to make those corrections and send it back in to me, okay? Those are the 2 classwork pieces that I really need you to work on and fix. morning, Brian O. How are you? Yes, I will check, Mr. Hernandez. He said, which one? So it's the one right beneath it, like a couple of assignments down. It says lesson 3, activity 2. It was the one with all the 5 stations of measurements. All right, Edulastic. Brian, did you click on a different one? You have to click on a different one, remember? Right now it says that they're both wrong. Unless you are on number 10 or 12 and you have to click off, it says that they're still both wrong. So is it something that we need to go over? Do we need to go over those two? Yeah, we do? Okay. Oh, wait. Maybe you're saying, yeah, you clicked off of them. That happens to me sometimes. I get ahead of myself. Cream cheese. What's the significance of cream cheese, Brian? Oh, is that the way you say good morning now? And is that an angry face or a sneaky face, maybe? That is my nickname. Oh, nice. Oh, I see how it is, Mr. O. You say good morning to Kareem, but to nobody else over here, like we're not here, that's messed up. It's quite all right, sir. I'm really just teasing. Brian Hernandez, do we need to go over those 2 problems? Because you should not be consistently just trying to pick different answers to get the right answer. I need you to understand the problems. I'm all types of unbothered. Is that another way of saying, like, I don't care? I forgot how to divide fractions. Yeah, brothers from different mothers. Alrighty then. Okay, no problem, Brian H. That's what I'm here for. Sometimes I feel kind of useless because you guys do everything so well on your own. And I'm kind of just like here. So let's go over number 10 first, I guess. This is interesting. Which expression is modeled by the diagram? And we actually have 2 diagrams here. They're showing a number line and they're showing tape diagram. Okay. So for this one, all right. Let me just take a peek at my stream real quick before I start. Okay, cool. I'm glad that I understood. Where are we at in stream? 31 minutes. I'm just trying to keep track because I want to be able to clip it later. Okay, so this is for 6th grade. It's spiral review. It's the only spiral review for 6th grade. And we're on number 10. And we are looking for the correct expression. All right, let's use that math vocabulary. We're looking for the correct expression right now, because when I look at the multiple choice answers, none of them have an equal sign in them. So there's nothing balanced. There's no hanger type. It's just an expression. And the other word or phrase that you might be used to seeing is division sentence, right? A division sentence. But you guys are getting older now, okay? So just keep that in your vocabulary word bank. But this is the word. This is a very important word right here, because students of all ages in math mix up expression, and they're kind of like, well, what does that mean? Think of it like a phrase in English. In English, you have sentences and they're complete, right? They have punctuation. They have a subject and they have a predicate. Well, an expression in math is basically only, I guess it's kind of just like the subject or the predicate. It's not both. If you have both, then you have a complete sentence. So you have an equation, basically. Maybe you could think of it like that. So think of an expression as a phrase, because with phrases are not necessarily, they're usually not complete sentences. They're just a couple of words put together and you know what it means. Okay, so let's take a look at what they're actually asking us. Okay, Taylor, so you finished the application and you fixed the assignment for me? Did you turn it in? I'm not going to draw the number line unless someone specifically asks me to, because I think that we can explain this simply by using this. Now, if you notice, they took the same distance, the same length of a piece, and instead of it being one piece that's 3 1/4, and let's give it some meaning. Let's make this a piece of wood. You know, I'm not a carpenter and I'm not a handy woman, but there are things, simple things that I do like to do if it has to be done. For example, when my kids were little, they had a small bed, it was a bunk bed, but the bunk bed could split into 2 beds. And they got old enough that we split it so that they could each have their own room. But there was one of them that for some reason, the way it was designed, it needed more pieces of wood to support the mattress. So I did have to go and get those pieces. And sometimes pieces are just not the right size and you need to cut them. So let's pretend that we have this one piece of wood, and let's pretend that this is 3 1/4 feet long. And let's pretend that we have to cut that piece. But let's pretend that we want to cut it into a certain size. We want to cut it so that each piece is only 3/4 of a foot long. Let's say that I know that this is the total I need so that I can get the right number of pieces that I need, right? So I know that I'm going to measure them, I'm going to mark them, and then I'm going to saw them so that they're cut. And apparently I have how many pieces of the same size? Let's talk about how many pieces of the same size I have first, because I see that this one is different. This one is different, right? This one is a different size, even though I have to change that, right? If I want to be accurate mathematically. This piece should look the same as those, and then that piece should be the one that's like skinnier. Okay, so let's see if anybody answered me. Most definitely the expressions has a meaning, which is actually not what I planned. I was basically planning that it's something that's incomplete because there's no equation to balance it out. But yes, expressions always have meaning. So I'm glad that you said that. So Tell me how many pieces of wood I was able to get of the same size. I took my original piece of wood that's 3 1/4 foot long, and I cut it into equal pieces. How many equal pieces did I get out of it? You got 4 equal pieces. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 equal pieces after taking my original and dividing it by what size? What size pieces did I need? I got 4 and something, right? Hey, Jesus, how are you? I divided it by the size piece that I needed, and I was able to get 4 equal pieces plus that tiny piece left over. So this is the one that you're looking for. This is the expression. The whole thing together is an equation, right? Because it tells us how many pieces we were able to cut. Brian H., does that help? That's what I thought. Okay, cool. So I had to make a correction that I made. Even though this piece is a 4th, when you take a look at what that piece is worth, these pieces are supposed to be 3 out of 4, but this is only 1 out of 4. So 1/4 is only a third of that. That's not the important part. And if you, Brian, if you need to remember the algorithm to check your work, I have a video posted with the assignment that will show you a couple of ways that you could do this, okay? So you got to watch that video. Or anybody else that needed help with this problem. Let's go to the next problem. Next problem is the last one, right? Number 12, I think. Number 12, oh, this is the algorithm one. So yeah, just watch that video. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure that I posted it with Spiral Review for you guys. I did it with Alex in the other class, but it was the same problem, same assignment, so I just posted it. That way you guys benefited from it. Let's take a look if it's there. Yes, it's there. If you click on Spiral Review number 1 in the classwork tab, there is not just the Edulastic link, but there's also a clip. And that clip is, let's see if I can see the title. Yeah. If you scroll over it and you just hover, then it says 6th grade Spiral Review number 1, problem number 1. And problem number 1 does the algorithm. It goes over it because you're not the only one that forgot. And that was actually the reason why I wanted us to review. Now we remember how to divide fractions. Okay, great. That was the purpose of the Spiral Review. I wanted to keep these skills fresh because they're important skills. And you guys did a great job. I remember when you came to me after Mr. Levy had to get transferred to the other school. You guys really did a great job dividing fractions, so I wanted to keep that fresh. Jesus, did you finish rational numbers, buddy? Today's the 28th, right? All right, double check for me, because if you finished it, I have to add those points. That's really important. All right. Is there anybody else here that needs assistance on work? You're not done. Okay. Jesus, please finish that as soon as possible so I could add those points to your grade. And okay. Okay, thank you, Jesus. Good job. Fergie, you almost done there? Are you ready for me to check it at all? Who? Fergie. Fergie was here in the beginning, and she was doing her her part 3 test. I wanted to see if she was ready for me to look at it yet, because Fergie, I'm gonna need you to submit that. All right. It looks like you're doing good, like you're on the last problem. So hopefully you're still here, and you're gonna be ready. Okay, miss, I think I got it right. Okay, click on a different problem, please, and I'll check it for you. This is great, guys. We're making progress here. Keep up the good work. Nothing makes a teacher happier than when her students are successful. Let's see. Why can't I? Oh, there it is. Homeroom. Brian H. All right. Did you click on a different problem? Yeah. Let me see what you put. That'll be the fastest way for me too. Oh, it might not have updated though. Brian, did you click on a different problem? Oh, now you did? Okay. All right, give me a minute. Refresh. Let me take a look. Why isn't it letting me view? So, Brian, did you... I want to confirm that I'm looking at the correct answer. That you put there. Did you type in 2/9 like that? That's the answer that you have? Okay, that's what I thought. So the reason why this doesn't make sense is because this is what you're starting with and you're cutting it into something. So if I'm taking this and I'm gonna cut it into something, I should end up with something smaller. I should not end up with the same unless I divided it by 1. So please look at your work. Yep. Oh, that's absolutely okay. I don't expect that since I'm not like a professional YouTuber out there with a personal channel. This is for school, so no hard feelings at all, buddy. I appreciate it though, that it means something to you. That means a lot to me, and I appreciate that a lot. Hey guys, like and subscribe and hit the bell. Aw, you guys are great. Can you help me with lesson 4, activity 3, part B? Part B, I thought that was the one that you got correct, and you just had to show your work. You can use the same table, you're just going backwards. But I'll double check to make sure I'm correct. 4-3. 4-3. 2 turned in. Yeah, part B. The beagle weighing 33 pounds. That one? Okay, yeah. I think that one you got incorrect. I'll double check. You might have had it. Oh, okay. So for B, so Kareem, if you take a look at A, and you see that Fido weighs 88 pounds, right? And then that for you, the way you calculated it, you calculated that would match up with 40 kilograms. But then we have a beagle. Beagles are typically smaller than Labradors. Like, let's say that they're fully grown adult dogs. A Labrador would be much bigger than a beagle. So it makes sense that a Labrador weighs 88 pounds. That's actually probably pretty, like, there should be a Labrador out there that weighs somewhere around that, like in real life. A beagle weighs 33 pounds, and 33 is way less than 88, right? But take a look at your answer for the kilograms. You actually have it as more than Fido, which doesn't make sense. It should be something less than 40. So the same way that you were able to find the 40, you should be using that same method to calculate the beagle's kilograms. Does that make more sense? And if you still don't get it, then I want you to wait until I put up my showcase of Taylor's work, because then it'll make more sense to you. Mr. Hernandez says that he gets 4 9s now. Did you put it up? And I'll check if it's correct. All you have to do is type it in and then click on a different You got it right. Nice. Good job, Brian. Go ahead and submit that. You got 100%. I'm going to update it right now. If anybody has any last questions. Taylor, I was just saying I'm going to showcase that assignment that you did. That's all. Now that I have it with your answer statements, I'm going to go ahead and showcase it, because it looks like people need help. And by demonstrating your work, I'm hoping it'll help them. You got the answer now, Kareem? Okay, great. Make sure you show your table. If anybody has any last questions, please ask me now. Fergie, if you're still here, I need you to submit your test. Anybody else, if you don't have questions, I will be back on at 11 o'clock and at 2:15 if you need any other assistance in math today. I cannot profit off of this. It's teaching for New Brunswick. If I have my personal channel ever, yes, I will make merch, okay? All right, guys, you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for working hard. You guys are doing great. It boosts my, what's the right word? What does it boost? Oh, no problem at all. I guess I'm looking for like boosts my spirits or boosts my morale when you guys participate like this. And you put in that effort, like it energizes me. There, that's the I think that's the word that I'm looking for. It energizes me. It kind of like fuels me as a teacher. Yes, peace out. All right, thank you. Make sure that application gets in, please, Miss Taylor. I would like to see you in Avid next year. I don't even know what that is. All right, guys, you take it easy. I'll see you later.